and friends. Happy Monday, March 30th. Starting a few minutes late, I was running around doing some home improvement. Kind of down to the wire here at the Northwest Longmont Center for the Flat Picking Arts and Sciences. Found a renter. Have a guy moving in this week. So I'm scrambling around, getting the place ready for that. Okay, so just going to double check the system right quick. Make sure everything's on. And we're going to get started with a good old song called We Can't Be Darlings Anymore. This comes from Lester and Earl, I believe. And right quick. It's a very straight ahead song. All right, there we are live on YouTube. Sorry, I'm a little late. Hope you didn't give up on me. And checking on the Facebook. So I just wrapped up a 2-day workshop in the downstairs of my house before the new renter moves in. And that was really, really cool. Had a beginning intermediate group on Saturday and intermediate advanced group on Sunday. And had a good turnout for each of them, and it was really fun and sort of inspiring and got me into the whole summer music camp mode, which is coming up really fast. Okay, here we go. We are live, everything's working. I'll pull up a click track and we'll get started. So, most of you know how this works, but in case you don't, this is just like a jam. I'm not here to teach you music. I'm just here to jam with you and to present you with some bluegrass standards. And I'll just give you brief run-throughs of how they go, and then you'll kick them off. If you're looking for particular instruction on an instrument, that's a different thing. But this can complement any instruction that you have, especially in the bluegrass style. So here we go. This song is in the key of G, and it's 1-4-5 throughout. 1 and 1 and a 4. 5 and 5 and a 1. 1 and 1 and a 4. 5 and 5 and a 1. Song. And the way I would kick it off would be a 1, 2, 3. The basic version of the melody with a little bit of decoration, a little bit of cross picking in my case, but whatever your instrument is, that will give you the certain tools to decorate the melody. Banjo players have a certain way of kicking it off, fiddle players have a certain way, mandolin players, and guitar is rare. It's less common in a bluegrass band, but I'm the guitarist, so you're hearing my versions of the kickoff. Here we go. You're going to kick us off on We Can't Be Darlings Anymore in the key of G. I'll count you in. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. All right, here's the first verse. Darling, you often said you loved me, but you've gone on before. You don't know, dear, how I miss you. darlings anymore. Chorus. Darling, I'm sad and lonely since you've gone on before. But down here on this lonely earth, dear, we can't be darlings anymore. I'm gonna play one. I have lost a million tears, dear, since you left this world below. But we can never again be darlings until we meet around the throne. Darling, I'm sad and lonely since you've gone on before. But down here on this lonely earth, dear, we can't be darlings anymore. Play. When we meet up there in heaven and we can walk the golden shore, down here on this lonely earth, dear, we can't be darlings anymore. Darling, I'm sad and lonely since you've gone on before. But down here on this lonely earth, dear, we can't be darlings anymore. Okay, we're off and running. Next, Goodnight Irene. I just thought it had been a while since we've done this song, and I love the song, and it's very simple. It's often the first song you might learn if you're a folkie like I am. So this is a waltz, probably the most famous waltz in the folk music tradition. You don't hear it often in bluegrass bands, but pretty common song. So I'm not really doing the Peter, Paul, and Mary version, right? I'm kind of doing the original, which most of us learned from Leadbelly. So it goes 1, 1, and 5, 5, 5, and 1, 1 and 1, and 4 and 4, and 5 and 5 and 1. So what I mean is, I'm not singing I'll see you in my dreams, I'm saying I'll get you in my dreams. That's just the way I know it, so I don't think it's too controversial to say that. But back in the 1950s, Peter, Paul, and Mary did, so they changed that around. Okay, here we go. Kickoff could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple melody, and you can do it. All right, here we go. Goodnight Irene. And the key of G. You're going to sing it. You're going to kick it off, I should say. And we'll sing it together as soon as I get in tune. Okay, here you go. 1, 2, 3, go. I asked your mother for you, and she said you were too young. I wished I'd never seen your face. I wish I'd never been born. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll get you in my dreams. I got Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in the town. Sometimes I have a great notion to jump into the river and drown. Don't do that. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll get you in my dreams. Play. Very nice. I'll stop rambling and I'll stop gambling. Stop staying out late at night. Going home to my wife and family and sit by the fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll get you in my dreams. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll get you in my dreams. I don't know. I'm always 100% content when I sing that song. I just love it. I misspoke earlier. It was actually the Weavers who changed that in the 50s to "I'll see you in my dreams," to make it a little more innocent. I think it's innocent enough as it is. The most offensive part of that is the jumping in the river and drowning verse. I usually change that when we're on the river trips. I'll say something like, "To go jump in that river and float on down." Anyway, the old songs have a lot of metaphors in them. And a lot of really, really lonely and kind of heartbroken messages of attachment, right? Okay, this is a good segue. Where the Wild River Rolls. This was a request. This has been requested a couple times, and I've never done it. And actually, I listened to it today on my errands. I actually listened while I was out on my jog. And B flat, where Tim O'Brien sings it, the Hot Rise did sort of the most well-known recording of this. I actually need to kind of review the chords. Tim did it in B flat, and Tim's voice is a little higher than mine, and I decided I'd try this in G. In my mind. Okay. So the chords go 1, flat 3, 4, 1, 1, flat 3, and a 5. So that flat 3 chord is a B flat chord. So that's how it goes: G, B flat, C, G, G, B flat, and a D, G, B flat, C, and a G, 1 and a 5 and a 1, and then out where the wild river rolls, out where the tall pine trees grow. Cost of our love has taken its toll. Now I'm out where the wild river rolls. I hope that's right. I think it is. That's how we're going to play it today. I'll find a tempo. This is a slow song, so perfect for the slow tempo set. And I know there's a couple chords in there, but it's okay. You can get it. So one more time through the chord changes. G, B flat, C, G, G, B flat, and a D. 1, flat 3, and 4, and a 1, 1 and a 5, and a 1. And then the chorus will go right to that flat 3. Flat 3 and a 4 and a 1. Flat 3 and a 4 and a 5. And then you're back to the same thing as the verse. Okay. So I'm totally winging it on this one, but that's what I do sometimes. The kickoff could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. when in doubt, just play blues. Just like flat everything. Think about G minor pentatonic if you're going to think about any sort of like scale. And the melody is built into that set of notes. Okay, give it a go here. Out where the wild river rolls. I've got a little sheet of the lyrics. You're going to kick it off in the key of G. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here's the first verse. Where can I find some peace for my mind? I feel that my heart has grown cold. You left me alone, this wide world to roam. So I'm bound where the wild river rolls. I'm bound where the wild river rolls. Bound where the tall pine trees grow. The cost of your love has taken its toll. So I'm bound where the wild river rolls. I got it. Years I have waited in vain, hoping for you to come home. I told you that I couldn't live without your love, so I'm bound where the wild river rolls. I'm bound where the wild river rolls. I'm bound where the tall pine trees grow. The cost of your love has taken its toll. So I'm bound where the wild river rolls. Play. Lonesome to the chorus. I'm bound where the wild river rolls. Bound where the tall pine trees grow. The cost of your love has taken its toll. So I'm bound where the wild river rolls. Nice. Okay. That was a fun experiment. I really hope I did that right. I think I did. I listened to it several times today. I just didn't have a chance to play along. Okay, so now we're going to do Soldier's Joy in the key of D. And I think I'm going to go ahead and capo. So I'll play C position on the old flat picking guitar here. And after this, I'll check in with everybody, do a little quick check-in. So make sure you leave a comment whether you're picking along on YouTube or Facebook Live. Let us know where you are, what instrument you're playing, and anything else you'd like to share with the group. I'm definitely feeling spring in my throat. I'm having a little congestion. Everything's blooming, and I've been running around doing housework and feeling a little bit congested in my voice tonight, so I'm going to do the best I can. And grateful for this little instrumental break. Also just finished 2 days of workshopping where I was talking all day long, so that gets the voice a little bit too. Okay, Soldier Joy. And a one, here. And a one, and one, and one, and a one, and a one, and a five. And a one, and a one, and a one, and one, one, and a five, and a one. That's how I do the A part. The B part is 1 and 1 and 4 and 4, 1 and 1 and 5 and 5, 1 and 1 and 4 and 4, 1 and 5 and a 1. 2 of those. So 2 A parts, 2 B parts. If you are here and you are pursuing this style, I would say learn this one because it is as standard as it gets. And this does have words, but we're going to just play it like a fiddle tune. And I'm going to turn up the tempo just a bit, keep it nice and easy here for the slow tempo jam. Okay, so I'm going to kick it off and we're going to go me, you, and then you tag it after your second time through. Okay, here we go. Soldier's Joy in the key of D. I'm going to kick it off. How's everybody doing out there? Are you with me? We got lots of folks on YouTube. Hello, Bob Thomas in Northern Virginia, picking on your Eastman guitar. Your 66th birthday! Okay, let's all play Happy Birthday in the key of D. 1, 2, 3, go. Happy birthday, Bob. Thanks for being here, spending your birthday with us. Now, if you don't know how to play Happy Birthday, figure it out. That's one of the things that you got to do in this style, is get really good at finding melodies. And that is one that it's really great when you call a family member and play Happy Birthday for them, or sing it for them. That's my tradition. All right, Bob, thanks for being here. Hunter Lloyd, hello, Hunter. Hello, Guy Purcella, ready and a picking. Dan Smith in Jacksonville, Florida, picking on your Martin D35. And there's Dave, flat picker D28 in Pennsylvania, picking on his Martin guitar. Hunter Lloyd, hello, Hunter. And Dickie Derry, picking on your Neckville Classic banjo in Crystal Lake, Illinois. Thanks for being here. Chris in San Francisco, back from shoulder surgery. Okay. Picking on a Fender Strat to make it easier for you. Okay, well, heal up there, Chris. Roberto Delgado. Hello, Roberto. Thanks for being here. And Global Unity is in the UK. Happy to be picking your banjo. Okay, thank you. Global Unity. All right, hey, tell us your name, please. All I can see is your Facebook handle, but thanks for being here. And you've traveled a long ways from the UK, and you're staying up late with us. Thanks for being here, picking on your banjo. Chris is in Morrison, picking the mandolin. Hello, Chris. Hunter Lloyd is playing a D28. Wild River Rolls is an F chord. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I'll fix that next time. Thank you. I'm just going to sit here in your table. You are correct. Thank you for correcting me. Sorry about that. That's what happens sometimes when you don't do your homework. Okay. I'll fix that and we'll do it again next session. I'm sure that was probably driving me crazy, wasn't it? Okay. Richard Wally. Hello, Richard. Yes, Richard was with me yesterday on the workshop. We had a nice time. And Sandy DeVera is picking along on the banjo in Bakersfield. And your 66 is in a few days. Amazing. Wow. There's all kinds of coincidences there. And hello, TM Folk. You are late, but that's okay. I was a little late too. And yep, happy Easter week, everybody. Thank you for being here on YouTube. Let's see if we got some folks on Facebook land. Nobody's picking along on Facebook, or at least I can't see you if you are. So I'm going to close that and come back. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. YouTube is my preferred platform, but you all are welcome to pick along on Facebook too. And I don't see anybody on there right now. Well, I see 6 people watching, but nobody has commented. But that's okay. All right, so we're going to move right along, and we're going to get going on 8 more miles to Louisville in the key of, is that correct? Nope, I'm looking at the wrong set. We're on I Am Weary, Let Me Rest. So we're going to be in the key of A for this one. And I'm probably going to back the tempo down a little bit. Let's see where we're at. Yep. This is definitely a slow, bouncy. Even slower. Okay. So this one has a verse and a chorus. The chorus starts on the 1 chord, and the verse starts on the 5 chord. So, here's the chorus. And a 1, and 4, and 1, and a 1, goes to the 5, back to 1, stay on the 1, and a 5, and a 4, and a 1, and a 1, and 5, and 1. Okay? So I think what we'll do is kick it off on the chorus. Okay, so here's how I would do that. A 1, 2, 3. Something like that. So you're going to kick it off that way. And when we get to the breaks, here's what we're going to do. I'll sing a verse, and I'll sing, it starts with a chorus actually. So you're going to kick it off, and then we're going to sing a chorus. Kiss me, mother, kiss you, darling. Then I'll sing a verse, and then I'll sing the second chorus, which has a slightly different few words in it than the first chorus. So after that second chorus, I'm going to take a break on a verse, going to the 5, okay? And then you'll take a break. Let's see, how's this going to go? I'll take a break on that 5 chord. And then you'll play over. You just take another verse right after that, okay? That's what we're going to do. So I'll take a break on a verse that starts on the 5 chord, and then pass it right on to you to take a break on another verse starting on the 5 chord, okay? And then it'll just be one more verse chorus out. Okay, I hope that's straight. So one more time, you kick it off on a chorus, and I'm going to sing a chorus, sing a verse, sing a chorus. I play a verse, you play a verse, and then another verse chorus out. Here we go. I am weary, let me rest, in the key of A. You're kicking it off. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Kiss me, mother, kiss your darling. Lay my head upon your breast. Throw your loving arms around me. I am weary, let me rest. Though my light is swiftly fading, brighter seems take it to the 5 chord. Now you take it to the 5. Back to the 5. Through the years, you've always loved me, and my life you've tried to save, but now I shall slumber sweetly in a deep and lonely grave. Last chorus. Kiss me, mother, kiss your darling. Lay my head upon your breast. Throw your loving arms around me. I am weary, let me rest. I am weary, let me rest. Whew, good song, lonesome song. All right, next we have Hot Corn, Cold Corn, just a goofy song. And it's been a while, and I thought this would be a fun, easy number to turn up the tempo a little bit, right? It's all just 1 and 5. It has an extra couple beats at the end of the form where you say, yes, sir. Okay. 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1. 5 and a 5 and a 5 and 5. 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1. 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5. 5, 1. That's it. Okay, so you're going to kick us off with Hot Corn, Cold Corn in the key of A. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Here's the chorus. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Hot corn, cold corn, along the damage on. Very well, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Well, upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. See Uncle Bill just a reeling and a pitching. Yes, sir. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Very well, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. I got it. Yonder come the preacher and the children are crying. Yonder come the preacher and the children are crying. Yonder come the preacher the children all are crying. Chickens all are running and the toenails are flying. Yes, sir. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. There you will, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Play. Again. Oh, Aunt Peggy, won't you fill him up again? Oh, Aunt Peggy, won't you fill him up again? I ain't had a drink since the Lord knows when. Yes, sir. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Harry, well, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Me then you. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along the damage on. There you will, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I did. It's hard to get away from the melody on that. It just is what it is. Okay, Old Joe Clark. Same key. And we're going to crank this up just a wee bit because this is a good song, a good tune, I should say, that I use for speed training. Because, and by speed training, I'm like, you know, this is something we push way faster than this. But whatever level you are at, you can always go a simple work your way up to the busy version. But you can always rely on a basic version, which you can do like way, way faster. So that's the point of this one and why I like it as a speed training number. So the way I play this, there's different takes on sort of how the chord changes go. The way I go is 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 1 and 5. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 5 and 1. That's the A part. The B part, 1 and 1, 1 and 1, 1, 1 flat 7. 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1 and a 5 and a 1. Okay? And that happens twice. A, A, B, B. So I'll kick it off and we'll just go 2 times through. Me, you, and then you tag it at the end. Here we go. Old Joe Clark in A. Cool. Okay, before we get to Poison Love, I want to do Out Where the Wild River Rolls again. Okay, I think we have time to do both of these. So, since I got straightened out on, I'm just going to give a quick little listen to make sure I'm not doing anything else different. Yep. 1 flat 3, 5. 1 flat 3, flat 7. 1, 5, 1. Well, it's all the same chords except, yeah, that F chord instead of the... Okay. Who set me straight on that? Was that you, Bob Thomas? Oh, wow, my YouTube crashed. Okay. We're going to redo Where the Wild River Rolls, because I can't stand doing things improper, as you know. All right, so I'm pulling this back here. That was... So we're going to go back to the key of G. That was Hunter Lloyd. Okay, Hunter, thank you for straightening me out. We're going to redo Where the Wild River Rolls. So 1 flat 3, flat 7, which is an F. Okay, so it's G, B flat, F, G, G, B flat, D, G, B flat, F, G, G, D, G. And then the chorus is B flat, F, G, B flat, F, D. Okay, so it's just like we did before, but all those 4 chords are actually flat 7 chords. Interesting how melodies work, right? The melody worked fine over that, and in my absent-minded listening as I was looking at the ospreys flying over the lake and thinking about how many screens I needed to repair in the house, I missed that detail. Okay, so here we go. Out Where the Wild River Rolls. We're going to play that again. I'm going to go back to the... try to find wherever that tempo was. It's a nice slow kind of tempo. Yep, right about there. Okay, so same kickoff as you did before, just a slightly different set of chords. Here you go. Kick us off on Out Where the Wild... I keep saying out. Where the Wild River Rolls is the title. Okay, kick us off in the key of G. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Find some peace for my mind. I feel that my heart has grown cold. You left me alone, this wide world to roam. So I'm bound where the wild river rolls. Bound where the wild river rolls. I'm bound where the tall pine trees grow. The cost of your love has taken its toll. So I'm bound come home. I told you that I couldn't live without your love, so I'm bound where the wild river rolls. Last chorus. Bound where the wild river rolls. I'm bound where the tall pine trees grow. The cost of your love has taken its toll, so I'm bound where the wild river rolls. Yes, I'm bound where the wild river rolls. There we go. Okay. Last song of the slow tempo set is going to be Poison Love in the key of B. So I'm going to get the tempo up a little bit, and then we'll break after this and come back like right away, pretty immediately, for the mid-tempo jam. So please do come on back, and thank you all for being here. And as always, appreciate the donations, appreciate you just being engaged and supporting the music. I've got some shows this week in Steamboat with a Grateful Dead cover band called Heads All Empty. So we're going to do the T-Bar on Wednesday for Gaper Day, and then Thursday, Friday at the Old Town Pub, Steamboat. So three days in Steamboat, that'll be fun. And then next week is the big thing I'm promoting, a run of shows with my Bluegrass Farm. So next Thursday at Cervantes Other Side in Denver with Trey Wellington Band. Friday next week, April 10th. So that's April 9 at the Thursday, and then Friday, April 10 at the Lariat in Buena Vista, and then that's all routing to the Durango Bluegrass Meltdown, the premier springtime event for bluegrass music in Colorado, and that's all weekend, April 10 through 12 in Durango. Okay, so Poison Love. It's all just a 1 and a 5. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 1 and 5. 5, 5 and 5 and a 1. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 1 and 5. 5, 5 and 5 and a 1. Might kick off. You can do it better. Okay, kick us off on, I'm going to tick this up just a notch. That's a little slow. Okay, here you go. Kick us off on Poison Love in the key of B. B as in boy. Here you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. For your poison love has stained the lifeblood in my heart and soul, dear. And I know my life will never be the same. For my pleadings have all been in vain for you and you alone, dear. And you know that you are guilty of the shame. chose was surely not for me. For your poison love has stained the lifeblood in my heart and soul, dear. And I know our love was never meant to be. For your poison love has stained the lifeblood in my heart and soul, dear. And I know my life will never be the same. For my pleadings have all been in vain for you and you alone, dear. And you know that you are guilty of the shame. Play. But still my heart cries out for you and you alone, my darling, and begs me never ever let you go. For my pleadings have all been in vain for you and you alone, dear. And my better judgment tells me to say no. For your poison love has stained the lifeblood in my heart and soul, dear. And I know my life will never be the same. For my pleadings have all been in vain for you and you alone, dear. And you know that you are guilty of the shame. Okay, thanks everybody. I'm going to shut it down and come right back as quickly as possible. So 2 or 3 minutes here. I'll be back for the mid-tempo set. Just come on and refresh the page and it'll come up as a new live stream. All right. Appreciate the donations. Appreciate you being here. And